Customer engagement applications can be easily configured to create engaging customer experiences. Let's get started and apply now. When a customer selects a call to action, they're redirected to an engagement application which renders in their browser. This engagement application starts with a landing page, and I'm able to select a persona to continue with for this demonstration scenario. Say for example Jeff Johnson is logged into a web content management system already, and when they get directed to the engagement application, their form is already partially filled out. All else what they need to do is select the empty fields, complete them, and hit continue. This engagement app has a menu at the top which shows my progress. I can also rotate the device and all the content will refactor to fit my screen. I can also click with my finger the top chevron menu to try and progress, but this particular form has a mandatory field which I must fill before I can continue. I need to select manual identity validation, which invites me to upload some documents. I'm going to use the device camera on my iPad to take a photograph of my driver's license. And I took a photo of my passport earlier, so when I hit click to upload on the passport field, I can select Photo Library to browse the photos that I took earlier and upload that instead. When I hit continue, it takes me to the next page of the application, which tells me that my pre-approval is granted. Now let's assume I've run out of time for now, so I might save this form so that I can resume it later. I just need to confirm the answer to a security question, and then I might send myself an email with a link to the form so that I can resume later. This confirmation page tells me a reference code so that I can come back to my form at any time. But seeming I've also received the email, I don't particularly need this. Over to my desktop computer now, where I can select this link to go back to my form. All I need to do is confirm the answer to that security question that I entered earlier. And the form resumes from where I left off. So all of my information that was pre-filled, all the information that I typed in, it's all there as expected. The files that I uploaded are there, and now I can continue the process. At the end of the process, I'm asked to agree to a declaration, and I'm asked to sign. Now, if I have a device with a touch screen, I can use a stylus or my finger to draw on the screen, or in this case, I'm just using my mouse to sign the page. When I hit apply, all that information is sent to the server, and a receipt is generated for me. I can download that receipt now, or I can select the option to have it sent to me in an email. The receipt itself just contains all the information that I filled out before, presented nicely in a printable or archivable document. Now let's see what happens on the server side. If I log on to the Web Administration Console, I can see every single activity that was performed on this particular form. It was opened, saved, and submitted. If I go back one level, I can see all the transactions that have flowed through the system. And it also conveniently shows me any error messages that might be there. In this case, if I drill down, I can see what's caused the error, and it's something quite simple. The form just hasn't been set up properly to deliver to anybody. I can also drill down to abandoned transactions. So if you've got a high value customer that's completed 99% of the form, that customer will appear at the top of the list, and you can retrieve that PDF and give that customer a call to find out why they haven't completed the application. Now if I want to change something in my form, I can open Avoca Transact Composer and navigate to the field that I want to change. In this case, I'd like to make this field mandatory. So I'm going to navigate to the mandatory rule, make it always mandatory, and save. I could add new fields here by dragging them onto the page, or I could add new calculations, but in this case I'm just going to publish those changes to Transaction Manager as a new form version. I'm going to preview this form to see those changes that I made. So there you go. The contact field is now mandatory, and all the error handling experience is already built into the form. There was nothing that I needed to do as a form author to enable this. Avoca Transact Web transforms paper, PDF and web forms into responsive mobile-optimized engagement apps that deliver multi-channel customer transaction experiences. For more information, visit us at www.avoca.com.